What's up, guys? If anybody's here already, probably not, but doing what I normally do here and sending out my links. So bear with me just a moment. Almost ready. All right. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Betty. All right. So I have 3 more holes I need to try to find. I need to find number 1, which is a par 4. Number 3, just a long, wide open par 5. And par 6. Number 6 with par 5 with the QB slice. So let's see what we can do. How was Dante doing, Jordan? Obviously way better than I'm capable of doing, but we're going to do it. We're going to go do it. We're going to try to, but you know how it goes. They never give us the holes we're looking for. That'd be too easy. Tour 10. Never even played a Tour 10 game. I've only played a handful of Tour 9 games. I could do it on my main. I have plenty of Titans, I guess. No special balls, really, to speak of. Which is why I don't play that high yet. I don't have an APOC. Anything but above a 3. So, eventually. Alright. Snowing up there, huh, Jordan? Still snowing today? We're still living with the snow, I assume. Alright, well, yeah, but you're better at this game than me. I'm just mediocre at best. But it's fun. It's funny, you guys got a bunch of snow. It was 90 degrees here today. Obviously Fahrenheit. I don't know what you guys do up there. If it was 90 Celsius, we'd be in big trouble. 4.2 is 4.2. My eyes feel very tired today. Well, it's just you and me, it looks like, Jordan. Till somebody else decides to come join us. Get up there. Come on. Ugh. Ugh. Give me the roll. Hammerhead. Jordan, need to find these last 3 holes, man. I made all the other videos, but I can't get these last 3. I haven't even seen number 1 in ages. That's a hole I get all the time. I haven't seen it since I started prepping. I just realized this guy's using that Kraken ball for a 30,000 game. I don't get it. I don't get it. It drives me nuts. That means I hope we beat him. I like beating people with a simple ball and they're using something fancy. You don't have to stay, buddy. You can go back over to Dante if you want. I'm just looking for these. I figured I'd go live if somebody wanted to watch me do it. In fact, I don't even know if you're here anymore. I could be talking to somebody else. Am I still live? Somebody tell me. This thing tells me I am, but you never know. It could be lying. I don't know, man. It never gave me any problems at all. Didn't say bad connection, anything. Maybe for once it wasn't my fault. Let's not joke around. It was definitely my computer's fault. My internet, I mean. The ugly mug off my home screen. Nah. I used a lot of hand sanitizer today. As I had to go to school. I had to go to work to prepare more lesson plans. So I haven't been to school in, like 3 weeks. But got an email yesterday that everybody had to come up this week and put together 2 more weeks worth of work. And I said, forget that. If I'm going up, I'm putting together enough work to get us all the way through the end of the school year. So I put 10 weeks together. Takes us through all the way through. And I have to do, our school requires summer school. So we don't get out of school till July 2nd this year, which is nuts. Did it drop out for you, Jordan? Is that what happened? Because I didn't get so much as a unstable connection message or anything, which I get sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well. We don't need this hole, but we can use the practice. Alright, good. Glad it's good so far. Try what we did yesterday. What's up, lurkers? Come say hello. I'm very friendly. Hey, Slipknot, welcome, buddy. I'm looking for these other holes. I just posted six tournament holes. But I gotta find the last 3. Thanks for the nice comment on my message or my video you put up there. Oh, Jordan. What's this guy doing? The mayhem. Not much of a mob. Not much of a mob at all. How much snow did you end up with, buddy? Six or 8 feet? No, I don't know how Canada works. I just assume everything's covered in snow all the time. 8.9. They didn't want to make this easy, did they? Oh, good night. I was way short. Way short. That's not good. I don't even know what to do here. I don't even know what to do here, fellas. Try a different sort of bump here. 8.9. I don't know. It's all melted, but it snowed 6 different times. Huh. I don't know if you were still in here when I said it was 90. Okay, we're going with the rough bump pull list. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let the wind do the work for me. Oh well. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit here today, which, I don't know, equals like 7,000 degrees Celsius or something. Don't say things that make sense. Get over. All right. I am from Missouri. The good old Midwest. What have we got here? He might. You never know. I'm probably not going to make this one because I suck at this game. But that's okay. Alright, that'll work. Alright. Chicago, huh? I've been to Chicago twice. Went up there a couple of years ago. Actually, it was 2016. My wife and I had just done IVF, and we had planned the weekend. It was a long weekend, either as a celebration weekend if she got pregnant, or a get away from it all to forget about stuff if she didn't get pregnant. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He lines up terribly, hits great right, and makes the shot. So we hung up there for a few days. We did the Willis Tower and all that good stuff. Then we went up, I don't know, a year and a half ago, to see the good heavy metal legend, Phil Collins. You may have heard of him. I think he's a heavy influence on Slipknot, actually. I've heard of Common. I've heard of Chance the Rapper. Dude, Phil Collins is the best, man. As a grown man in my 30s, I will tell you, I cried like 3 times during the Phil Collins concert. And I'm not ashamed of it. Because, it was a bucket list thing for me. So I could check that off. What up, Marky? Welcome to my humble stream. where we make bad choices and lose a lot. I knew I was going to hit great right. I felt it right away. But I don't know. I don't know where he was at. I forgot to look at his distance. I feel like we're closer than him. What's up, Dale? I won't tell her. Did you get in trouble the other day when you were trying to finish up the tournament, Dale? And you were like, forget it. This is more important. I've only got an hour left, or whatever it was. Uh-oh. I'm out of quasars. Or navigators. Wow, low and running low on both. Use a lot more quasars than navigators. You don't know if you got in trouble? You were too drunk to remember? I don't understand. Sorry, no friendlies tonight. I gotta find these holes. My clan counts on me to post this stuff. But of course, no tournament holes yet, because why would that happen? Don't forget those thumbs up, folks. He was. That was a fun stream. That was a fun stream. Alright. Let's just do that. I don't want to use a Titan. I don't have that many on this account. Can I get there with this thing? Maybe I should just lay up here and try a wedge. I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's just try it, because who cares? I'm going to dual stream with Hank soon as well. Slow down, ball. Alright. Funny thing she said, I'll take a quick shower because a bath takes too long. I was so supportive of her personal needs. I was like, no, hun, take a bath and relax. I'm sure it was all about that support. I'm sure that's what it was. That's funny. Well, I'm glad that you were nice enough to come hang out with me in these troubling times. That's funny, Dale. Alright, where are we at? Max? What are we doing here? I don't like max wedges. They make me uncomfortable. 7.3 is 2.9. There's going to be a ball guide extension there. I didn't figure out that, and this wind is being stupid. 2.9, whatever. We hit great. It wasn't even that, Dale. It wasn't even that. It was the great shot. It was the great shot. I think it would have gone in. It would have hit the pen and gone in if I knew how to hit perfect. But I already psyched myself out saying I was going to miss it. Better than expected. Watch this guy sink it from the rough. Thank you, Dale. Thank you for the words of wisdom. I will keep that in mind. Did he get it? No. Alright. Alright, that's fair. Marky's gonna put all of his accounts in beginner. Because rookie's too hard. What does a beginner have? Like all wind below 2 miles an hour? Oh, there he goes. Congratulations, Marky. You've been the first person flushed in my stream. And Jordan, as my first ever mod, it's only fitting that you would do that. Dale, I didn't know I was supposed to hit perfect. I didn't know that was part of the plan, so I really appreciate you filling me in on that. How about that? Where's Ashley? Where's Whipty? Where's Wayne Lilly? Come on, where's Sonic? I haven't seen Sonic in ages. Where'd Eric go? Still here, buddy? What about timing out? How do you feel about that? Does that help? Hey, Frosty. Welcome, buddy. 1.4. I never get this hole quite right. Alright, and that should win. Not bad, not bad. I was playing expert last weekend and hit 2 great ball drops. Nice. I'm going to try my first pro tourney in the Easter Cup. It should be a disaster, but I'm going to try second. What kind of clubs do you have, Slip? What kind of clubs? Good luck, buddy. You have the timeouts. Ah, Dale. You're always a riot, man. Alright, 9 people watching, only 5 thumbs up, and 1's me. Come on, boys and girls. Help a brother out here. Alright, well, we've played 3 holes. EM6, Guardian 4. What kind of sniper you got? Jordan knows. It's all about the sniper. Sniper 7, you'll be fine. Listen, I'm playing these with the... Well, this is pro. Never mind. I'm playing these with the 5, but it's from the front tee. I think you'll be fine with the 6. I think you'll be fine. I was using a Kingmaker. Alright. Thanks, Dale. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hope he doesn't get in trouble. Did she just get in the bath? Because that's a very short bath. Don't tell me to play well. That's like putting pressure on me. What is up, Shane? Welcome, buddy. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Marky. Alright. Let's see here. Oops. Close enough. Great shot. So that's in the sand, and we're going to lose. Can't do that. You can't do that. Just put it in the hole. All right? Just put it in the hole. Shane, is this your first time in my dunk it? I have to get it there first. Shane, is this your first time in my stream, buddy? If it is, welcome. I mean, welcome regardless, but hello, thank you. All those good things. Oh, look who's back. Welcome back, Marky. Well, at any rate, Shane, I'm glad you're here. I will do my best to not be terrible. No promises. No, I just still haven't played any of my golden shots. No, there's not a chance in the world I'm doing that on stream. So don't even ask. Too much pressure. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Antenna's like watching a train wreck. You want to look away first. Come on, man. I have fun, all right? I'm not very good, but I have fun. And I make myself laugh. And if I can make myself laugh, maybe my stupidity can make you laugh. All right, what are we looking at? There's men. Max. Well, let's see if I can screw this up. I'm going to hit perfect this time. It's going to happen. That's how you do it. Hey, Ashley, welcome. My good friend. That's right. All right. I'm not a train wreck. I'm the little engine that could. Okay? Matthew, when he first started streaming, was god awful. But he had a brand that pulled us in. What is up? Hey, Jason. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm just trying to find some more of these tournament holes. I made 6 videos for the ones I could find earlier, the last couple nights, but I'm still looking for some of them. You know, my clan mates, a lot of them come and watch the videos I post. If I don't put them up, they get upset. You know, sometimes I put up Tommy or Matthews and they still want mine. Can you believe that? Doesn't even make any sense. You'll never believe it, Ashley. I am hungry. Can you believe that? The problem is I eat dinner like 4 or 5 hours ago. And, you know, then it's 11 o'clock, midnight. It's almost midnight already? How the heck did that happen? Doesn't even make sense. All right. Quesadillas. Too hot. Slow down. Printer out of ink, so it's back to used napkins. Couldn't even get clean ones. What did I don't even remember what I ate. Oh, we had a baked barbecue chicken. Dude, I'm hungry, man. First of all, I'm 280 pounds. Okay? I'm not even 6 feet tall. So I'm not quite a revolting blob, but I'm definitely not in good shape. Listen, when it gets to be about midnight, I start getting very hungry. Alright? So back off. Ashley still owes me a pizza. Come on, give me one of these holes that I'm looking for. I don't even think we've had a Southern Pines yet. Just keep getting Juniper Point over and over and over again. That was for something else. That was for a gift card or something. Chipotle. Get out of here. Chipotle wishes it was as good as Qdoba. Alright. You're probably right, Ashley. All these streams have run together. That's not good for him. It's really good for us. Chipotle is good for giving everybody dysentery or something. See, do I want to try to go for it? Like, I feel like I want to, but that wind makes me not happy about it. But we're going to do it anyway, because who cares? Because who cares? You already put it in the water, right? £240. Well, I'm 280. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We're just going to follow him right down into the water. What a joke. What a joke. I missed it by like a yard. Got to set up a little bit far. See, I didn't adjust for wind or anything. I just like let's just do this. Now I can't even talk. No, I can't even talk. Good night. Is he going in the water again? Oh my goodness. This is awful. Oh, he didn't get wet. Just out of bounds. Should I go for it again? I'm going for it again. We need some scuba divers. Looks like a better camera. Hey, how about that? How about that? Fun times. We're going to try to save the birdie. I feel like that's going wet again. No, he's all right. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's the ear of corn about? Aw, I want to try to take the shot. Good luck, buddy. We'll take it. We will take a win any way we can get a win, right? All right. Come on, City Park in this crappy par 5. What's going on, guys? Anything fun going on in your lives? Anything good? Anything bad? Anything interesting? I got nothing good to talk about ever, other than being hungry and my kid pooping. But somebody tell me a funny story. Lockdown in Smurftown. I had to go to school today. I was telling Jordan earlier, somebody else already heard this, then I apologize. But I had to go to school today, got an email yesterday that we had to prepare 2 more weeks of online learning stuff. So I went in and prepared 10 more weeks of stuff because I did not want to go back to do it again. Yeah, we should be okay, maybe. Maybe not. Slow down, ball. Alright. Lockdown, did one on our headwind. Working a lockdown. Sister-in-law's a teacher, she's working. Yep. Do you want to know what's really nice? I found a workbook. So I work with high school kids with special needs, and they're pretty high functioning. They're autism for the most part, some other behavior disorders. But one of my colleagues, there's 4 of us in our little department, so we each chose a subject to teach so we could focus. Hold on, I'll tell you the story in a minute. So we each chose a subject. I chose science. My buddy chose social studies. And the other 2 got math and ELA instead of us each. So we have our own, like, they call them self-contained rooms, where, you know, I teach all the kids, all the different class, or all the same classes. So, you know, I do math, science, social studies, history, all of it, generally. But this time, since there's 4 of us, we decided to split it up to make preparing easier. So I am just preparing for one thing and then teaching that same thing to all 4 groups. So literally I grabbed a workbook and I made copies of the workbook. And we've been reading one section and doing the questions out of the workbook. And there's 70 assignments in the workbook, so we're good to go for a little while. Do I have enough backspin here? I got this up to level 6 last night, I forgot. I didn't upgrade it in the... I don't know if I have enough room here. Oh, slight underpower. So we're doing the online learning, so we just get together and read it together and then go over the questions. Got about 25 minutes with each group. Nice and easy. So I just went in and made tons of copies, and they'll send them home. Thank you guys. I don't know how awesome it is, but appreciate you telling me so. How have I been streaming for 40 minutes already? You guys make it so much fun. Well, it's essential to some people. Oh, this guy gonna make the shot. Good night. I mean, some people need it, right? Some people need it. I guess it's better than smoking. You know, the liquor shops are still open. And that's not really essential either. But there they are. I'm surprised at a lot of things that are considered essential, to be honest with you. Well, you guys got hit hard up there in Chicago, right? Here in St. Louis, it hasn't been too bad yet, but we're behind the curve. They're saying we're not going to peak until like the middle of May. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, if they close down for the rest of the school year, I wouldn't have to do any more work. But I'm honestly hoping they don't do that, because the company I work for, it's not part of the public school system. It's a private, not-for-profit deal. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure that we would all have jobs if we didn't have to teach the kids and whatnot. So, because if there's no school, we don't get funding. Well, that was really, really, really bad. That was really, really, really bad. You know, you just hate making those type of shots. Good luck. Caledonia Kid. Look at that, I make one bad shot and 10 people leave. Or maybe it was my terrible story. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Alright, well, at least if we're going to be terrible, they're going to be terrible. Oh, hi, Ashley. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad anybody even comes to see me at all, because I'm pretty boring. Oh my goodness. This is exercise in futility. Alright, at least we rolled out. That's where I wanted to be. Just so you know, I'm really hungry and I'm trying not to talk about how hungry I am. So you're welcome, even though now I'm talking about it again. I just want you to let you know how I'm feeling. We managed to get a pickup time at one of the Walmarts nearby, so we placed an order. Got to pick that up Saturday evening. My wife does work at Walmart, but the store she works at hasn't had any times available for days. So we had to go to the next closest one. I ate some M&Ms earlier. My son was sitting in a swing that was much too small for him, and he's eating M&Ms. And I had a few of them. Come on. It will set me free, but I won't be hungry. I will still be hungry. Because what I don't want to do is sit here and crunch on some M&Ms or something. What are you giggling at, Ashley? See, I don't even pay attention to what I say. So I don't know if you're laughing at how stupid I am, or if I accidentally said something funny. 1 week wait for pickup. Where's here? Yeah. We don't have Kroger here. Kroger didn't make it. There's way too many already strongly established local chains that when Kroger tried to make it here, they did not. But yeah, for what is it? Instacart or whatever, the ones that deliver, there's a 2 week wait on that. And Walmart only goes out 4 days. At least here they do. You can only schedule out 4 days, so I don't know. Dark chocolate peanut M&Ms rock. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate because it tastes like garbage. But I'd give it a shot. Peanut M&Ms are the best M&Ms. And I will fight you if you tell me otherwise. Oh, yeah, we got a tournament hole. What ball did we use? Do I still have a Marlin on? I think I do. Nah, dark chocolate's garbage. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios are alright. It would not be in my top 10 cereals that I would pick. But if there was some hanging around, I'd probably go for some. This shot's going to be pretty close. Not bad for a big dog. That's going to be hard to beat, especially with a Marlin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do. Probably not much. Gonna look foolish here, is what I think. Too hot. Too hot. Oh well. Ashley's eating up all the quarantine snacks. So my son and I, when my wife was in quarantine still, speaking of quarantine chocolate chip cookies, we made some chocolate chip cookies. Well, we didn't have chocolate chips, so we made some M&M cookies actually. And then I took some Hershey Kisses and some of those mini Hershey bars and broke those up with one of those meat tenderizer hammers. So I made some M&M cookies and M&M cookies. What's the pukey face for? The hot and spicy pork rinds? Or my cookies? Because the cookies didn't stink. They were good. Anyway, I used a recipe from the interwebs. And it turns out that the first batch, you read part of the directions and then forget to read all the directions. Because, for some reason, people that put these recipes online feel like they need to have a 15-page dissertation about the origin of chocolate chip cookies and how their grandma used to make chocolate chip cookies with real lard, and how the president of Iceland prefers white chocolate chip cookies, and so on and so forth. So by the time you're done with that, you need to take a nap, and then you wake up, and then you make your cookies. So by the time I got to the end of the directions, I forgot to pay attention. So it was like, you do this, this, and this, and then you add your flour. Well, I just mixed everything all together without listening to the directions. And the ones I messed up turned out way better than the ones I followed the step-by-step directions. So reading isn't important. As a teacher, I can tell you reading is not important. Kind of like how we can deduce that Ashley is better than Jordan because I beat Jordan last night, and then Ashley beat me by figuring out that the chocolate chip cookies are better when you don't do the recipe right. We can deduce that reading is not important. You're welcome. Okay, I see you. Really? I did say that, and it's true. Clearly, there's evidence to support this. As a science teacher, I can tell you that it's clearly right. That shot was not good. I bet I could beat him up too. Come on, Donna Bodo. Seriously, we've been playing for almost an hour, and I've only gotten one tournament hole. All right, Marky. Have fun, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. How many accounts do you have? 700? Oh, the good news is he's using a down in one. So that might help us out. And he's going to use like some weird sort of slight curl on it. And hit great. It's probably going to go in. So here's the thing. If any of you are just learning the game, there's one thing I can tell you that I'm very confident in saying is don't use the down in one for any purpose ever, unless it's like the only wedge that you've unlocked and you want to dunk with it from close range. Don't use it. All newbies. I know. But who knows? Maybe somebody's going to come along and figure out that they're going to see my stream and say, this guy's probably really smart. Let's see what kind of knowledge we can get from him. And they come in and learn about not using the down in one. See? I'm trying to help the public here. Oh, that was crappy. That was crappy. Ditch the junglist. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've ever used the junglist. Really, once you get the Nirvana, I don't see any reason to use any other club unless you get, something up, one of those epic clubs up to the very tip top or something. If you got a Nirvana at level 2, use it all day long. I've never played a level 7 game or a Tour 7 game on this, so I don't have a Nirvana yet. I'm hoping to get it in one of the free chests or something. Pin chests. See, this is what I was trying to do, but I suck, so I didn't. Honestly, I don't even know what all of the rough irons are. Slipknot, what do you think I'm a fan of? Hey Matthew, thanks buddy. Slipknot, what do you think I'm a fan of, the Rapier or the Endbringer? Because it's the epic discussion, right? Hey, look at that, we can upgrade the Grizzly. You are absolutely 100% incorrect. Rapier all day long. Between the two. Guys, look at this. We have a legend. We have a legend hanging out with us. One of the greatest streamers of all time. No, and here's why. Here is my thought process on that. And you can... Did I have lost 2 in a row? That's not allowed. Matthew, always diplomatic. Always diplomatic. Finsel has never come to my stream yet. But I'm sure it'll happen someday. Alright, so here is the reason why I like the Rapier over the Endbringer. And it's the same reason why I use the Firefly. I want the top spin and the ball guide. The sooner I can get the ball out of the air and start rolling on the ground where the wind is not pushing it, the better. Alright? With the Endbringer, you don't have the top spin, you're in the air for longer, and you're not getting that roll where the wind is pushing it. You got to worry about multiple pushes, all that good stuff. So get the ball on the ground and roll to the hole. But you know, that's just me. And I'm just not very good at this game. So there you have it. Matthew, I really hope that I am not awake when you stream. I really do. You know, I love your stream, but I really hope I'm not still awake at that point. You were the first streamer that I really got into, Matthew. You know, I watched Tommy, and I love Tommy, but it's just so big that it doesn't feel like you're part of it there. You know, it's more like you're watching a regular TV show. But when you're with Matthew, when you're with Hank, when you're with Christian, I feel like you're part of it. So I watched Tommy and I felt like I was watching a TV show. And when I watched Matthew, I felt like I was part of a TV show. And that was a big difference for me. And you know what, Matthew? I don't even remember how I came to find your stream over anybody else's, but I did. And I'm really happy that I did, because it's been a big influence. You know, I met these people like Ashley and Jordan. Some of these other guys have been hanging out with me recently the last few nights, like Jason. And I don't know, I just really appreciate being a part of the community. I didn't even know that there was a community until just a few months ago. So, and here I am streaming to 6 people. Okay? 6 people. I'm basically like CNBC. I don't even know why I said CNBC. I don't think I've ever watched CNBC. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Don't do that. That's not what you do. Because if you don't do that, then the ball goes in the hole. But if you do that, it ends up there. And I said do. So there's that as well. Hey, it worked last night. Ashley was there. She can tell you. I think Jason was there too. All right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Finally get one of these holes. And we hit great. That's okay, though. Because we're just going to win in the shootout. Don't do a do. Exactly. Matthew, you saw those pictures, yeah. You saw that. I'm not going to bring it up again. I haven't gotten this hole in a while. Caddyshack gopher with a picture of a bear. Thorn or hornet? I have to pick one for a year and can't interchange. Which do you choose? You said it to your mom. Dude, it was the funniest thing with him sitting on that railing like it was a toilet. You know, if I've got to pick one, that's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. Much harder than Endbringer versus Rapier. Let me make the shot and then we'll talk. All right. I feel like I released that too early, but I obviously didn't. All right. You know, after thinking about it, honestly, I like the Hornet better. I use the Hornet 90% of the time. But I think I'm going to have to choose the Thorn. Just because the Thorn can do what the Hornet can't do with the backspin. But generally speaking, I do like the Hornet better. Because of the accuracy. In the topspin. That's a hard question. That's a good question. I like it. What am I doing? All right. Matthew, there was actually 3 pictures. I don't think I sent all 3 pictures. Yeah, exactly, Eric. That's a hard question. I like both of those clubs. What I don't understand is why anybody uses anything other than those 2, honestly. You know, unless you have like a Falcon at a high level, which nobody does. So Matthew, I think I only sent the one picture because I didn't want to gross everybody out. But there was another picture that there was actually the big doo-doo, we'll say, sitting on the porch there. And there was another one almost as big on the patio down below that had fallen down, we'll say. And then he went to the toilet and went more. The dude's 4 years old, just turned 4. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm just telling you, I don't understand how he can. It still blows my mind how he even thought to do that. Like, what went through his little head that said, yep, I'm going to take a dump right here. Doo-doo fall down. Now I have a cardinal that's not grolled onto a falcon yet. That's it, Ashley. That is it. Yeah, that's what's great about the tournaments, is that you can bring the right club for the right shot. Bring the right club for the right shot. That's exactly right. Like, I'm not going to bring a big dog hardly ever, unless I have to. So when I see somebody hanging out there just playing tour play with the big dog as their main driver, or their main wood, I get a little bit confused. But it does have its purpose. It's going to be used in this 9-hole tournament quite a bit, I think. Oh, come on now. Let's be prepared, okay? But instead we're not. We're not prepared. I don't even know how far this is. We're going to guess mid and then miss. Yep. That's alright. Because who cares? Horizon could be used, that's true. It's true. I still think the most underrated wood is the hammerhead. It's a really nice club. Anybody ever seen anybody use a tsunami? I don't think I've ever seen anybody use a tsunami. Probably because nobody's got it above like a level 2. I really have to start using and learning how to play with the sniper. I use the Guardian because I'm more... I'll tell you what, right now. For the longest time, I did not use the sniper. I just didn't use it. Hated the thing. Well, I shouldn't say I hated it. I didn't hate it, I just didn't know how to use it or care to use it, or however you want to look at it. I didn't have it upgraded. I'm like, this club doesn't hit very far. Why do I want to use this thing? You know, at low levels, it's okay. But once I started using that puppy and got it to higher levels, I mean, I use it 90% of the time, if not more. Probably going to be up on that back fringe again because I'm terrible. Actually, that's going to be pretty close. Come on, come on. All right, we're going to make him work for it. We're going to make him work for that. Alright, to me the hammerhead is for tour play. Not great at anything, an all-around club. Good. Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. There's nothing that's super great unless you get it to a higher level. Yeah, like Jason says. I mean, it's pretty good once it gets up pretty high. I don't have it high, but I've seen some people using it at a pretty high level. But, I don't know. I like it. It's a good club. I watched Dale hit like 5 albatross with it the other day. On hole 3 from that last tournament. You guys, you want to hear something that really warmed my heart? I think it was yesterday. It really warmed my heart. And I'm serious. I might sound like I'm joking around, but that's because I don't know how to be serious. Matthew, our good friend Airlit Gaming here. Matthew sent me the logo for these tournaments that are coming up for me to use in my stream. Even though I can't because my internet's so bad that I can only do Omlet if I want to stream. You know, I went through and set up all my other stuff, had it all ready to go, and then tried to run it, and my internet just could not do it. Most of you already know that. But Matthew sent me those things, and I said, hey, thank you. I really appreciate that because you thought of me. And he said, I thought of you as a great streamer or something like that. And I don't know if he was just kissing my butt, but Matthew does not seem like the type of guy to do that. He really thought of me, and that made me like a little warm and fuzzy inside. I chose the wrong. Holy cow, I have never played. See what happens? See what happens? Alright. This is going to be ugly. Thank you, Matthew. I really appreciate that. I really do. And he didn't pay me to say any of that. Whoa, my game just got super glitchy. Are you seeing how it got really super laggy right there? I don't know if you can see the lag. Look at that luck. Holy cow. I don't know if you could see that on your end. It was like shaky and laggy. And I just couldn't release properly. But we got a lucky roll out there. I don't feel so bad. This guy's using a Marlin and a EM4, so. But in all seriousness, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. That meant a lot to me. Last month could win less than 50% on T9. He was killing it. Yeah, Dale's. I haven't watched a lot of Dale. But I'm definitely gonna start watching more. He's just so fun. He's just so fun. And those dual streams with Hank are a riot. That was terrible. Matthew is very helpful to the community, especially with new. Yeah, I mean, he's awesome. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I'd say that regardless, Matthew. You know who else really helped me a lot? He's not here anymore. But Jordan helped me a lot as well. I really appreciate that. Matthew and Hank are the most genuine streamers. And I think that's why I like them so much. And Christian as well. You know, to me, those three guys, I just feel like they're genuine. They're going to tell you how it is. Their play style's different, but they're all there to help you. I don't know. I just really like all three of those guys. And I try not to miss any of them if I can. Of course, I don't get to catch Matthew very often because we don't hold the same hours. But I always like to catch him when I can. Matthew, we're not too kind, okay? You're too kind, and we just appreciate that. Katie and Todd's been coaching Dale. Okay. Christian is awesome, you know. I think, like, I think I saw Christian. Hey, Matthew, did you and Hank feature Christian on the streamer spotlight? Because I feel like you did. I don't even remember how I heard about Christian, but I decided to go check out Christian, and he only had like 3 or 4 subs at the time. I mean, literally, I know it was less than 10 because I don't remember how I came across him. I remember somebody suggested him because he had just started, and I went in and started watching that stream, and I don't know, he just hit me as really sincere. At first, his audio was terrible, like his music was loud, I couldn't hear his voice, but after the first 2 or 3 streams, even with the bad audio, I wanted to watch him. Now he's just awesome. So, the 3 of you guys, Matthew, Hank, and Christian, are my top 3 guys. And if I can catch somebody else, then I will, at least to stop in and say good luck and drop a thumbs up. But those 3 guys I'll watch for hours at a time, if I can. And the fact that you guys are here hanging out with me for hours doesn't make any sense to me, because I'm not very good at this game. And I'm not going to teach you much of anything. I'm on Omlet, terrible quality, but yet you guys come and hang out with me anyway, and I appreciate that. I don't know who Renee Lang is, so we're going to ignore that. Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too, Matthew. Just by hanging out. Especially right now. I mean, we can't really hang out with people, other than our families, which is great and wonderful. But I think you all know what I'm saying, that sometimes we need to talk to other people as well. I did not even turn that stream on until the 18th hole, when he lipped out for that albatross. And it should have been a 40 in Masters. And he gave him a 180 lip out. Crazy. I was so bummed I missed the whole thing up until that point. But even right there was pretty incredible. Alright, what are we looking at? Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Oh, oh. I mean, that shot was equally as heartbreaking. Equally as heartbreaking right there. Yeah, I don't even know if it was that much, Jason. I don't even know if it was that much. Might have been a tenth of a ring. But yeah, I mean, I didn't catch but the last 10 minutes, but even that part was incredible. You know, if I had actually lined up that shot right and adjusted properly, it would have gone in. I don't know if you guys know that. You want to line up the shot properly, adjust properly, and then hit perfect. It's an important. Those 3 steps, you'll get pretty far. I'm just saying. So we've been streaming for 81 minutes, and I have found 0 of the holes that I was looking for. So that's good. At least we're getting some fun times out of this. You should feel enlightened. You should. I'm here to teach. Okay? It's what I do best. And even that, I'm extremely mediocre at. I got all of them, except for one of them. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to be bad. You can't hit great right or great left. You can't do it, because that's what happens. Are you trying for I'm not going to really play that in the tournament that way, just so you guys know. But I am thinking about doing a quarterback rough bump there. I am thinking about doing a quarterback rough bump there. Only 4 of the front tee holes are in the game. I've gotten all but one. I just forgot to record the 2. Actually, I didn't play one of them right. The one I didn't play right was the long par 5. The long par 5 that just bombed down the middle. That little tiny thing, fairway piece. You know, we played that 2 or 3. Did I win this? Did I really just win this? You gotta be kidding me. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. See, this is what you do. This is the same thing I was telling you guys last night. You play terribly, and then you just hope that your opponent is terriblier than you are. And that's how you win. That's how you win. Anyway, I got that one, the long par 5. I just played it terribly last night, twice. So I didn't record that one. And then I need the par 5 with the quarterback slice, which I got that one as well, but I only had it one time. And I played it correctly, but I didn't record that either. But I haven't gotten hole number 1 yet, which is weird because I get that one all the time, normally. But they're not making it available right now, I guess. So, whatever. Thanks for the 8-mile-an-hour headwind. It's nice of you. Really helps our cause. Nine-hole tourney starts tomorrow, and I wanted to try expert, but relegated to Pro 3. Gosh, I suck. Oh. That's horrible. I do suck, but I'm better than that. Somebody tell me what I should eat. I've been talking about eating for an hour and a half now. Well, if you can get over here safely, the more direct shot's a good one too. But I've had good luck with the rough bump. If I hit perfect, I get the rough bump more times than I don't. Cake eater. Anytime I hear somebody talk about eating cake, I think of the Mighty Ducks. Of course, I can hit perfect there. You know what? I'm not a big fan of cake. I mean, don't get me wrong. At 280 pounds, I'm going to eat some cake if it's there. But I definitely prefer pie over cake. I don't know if this is going to be thorn range or... I think so. I think it's going to be thorn. What type of cake, Matthew? Well, that's unfortunate. Or like a nice peach cobbler. Now I'm getting really hungry. Alright, there's min. Max. What are we looking at? 20. It doesn't matter. Look how low that wind is. Oh, too much backspin. Too much backspin, and I knew it. I knew it was too much backspin. That's stupid. That's stupid. I played left and got the rough bump a few times. Some kind of vanilla sprinkle cake my sister made. Well, that's very nice of her. Very nice of her. I mean, that works as well, Jason. Jordan. It's your fault that I played so poorly on that shot that I should have made easily. I'm blaming you. Now I want cake. I don't even like cake, and now I want cake. Why did you show up just to say you're going to go to bed? Hey, what's up? What's up, Dante? Welcome, buddy. We're just looking for holes that apparently don't exist anymore currently. So, there you have it, and there it is. Well, thanks for coming back by to say you're not going to stay. I'm tired. Streaming this late every night doesn't really work out, apparently. Somehow I'm playing so terribly and still winning most of my games. Oh, for Ventura, yeah. Well, I'm confused too, because I've gotten a lot of these holes over and over. Are we seriously, Dano? What is this? Is this Mid. Alright. I don't like letting go when it's swinging back that other way. That's terrible. That's terrible. Too much headwind. Too much headwind. Needed more. I should have played it at max. Alright. Gentle folks. How do I have a 4-game win streak? How is that possible? Oh, Ehrlich. We just can't allow that to happen again. Don't worry, Matthew. I should have done it already. You're mod now. So Jordan can't pull nonsense like that. Oh. Oh. It's getting very doo-doo-ish in here. What are you guys doing? Gonna make me talk to myself? That's a code back porch in my stream. Okay? Alright, let's see how many balls we can put in the water here. Now who am I supposed to talk to? What's up, Shane? What's up, Slipknot? Well, we're not even going to try it. We're not going to try that with that 8.2 headwind. Not a chance. We're going to try that. Jordan's flushing people into sleep. Yep. He sure is. Look at that. Even though he was timed out, Ehrlich can time other people out. That's interesting. Am I able to untime you? I don't think I can I? Nope. Not that I'm aware of, apparently. Doesn't look good for him. Looks good for us, but not for him. Did he not see the wind? Unlucky, buddy. Alright. Two nine. I'm not really sure how I'm hitting perfect because my eyes keep going out of focus right when it's time for me to hit. So that's not good. Probably because it's 1 a.m. How is it 1 a.m.? It's ridiculous. Alright, well I'm going to have to put Matthew's videos up for those 3 that I don't have. Has it been 5 minutes yet? Well played, buddy. Should try to do the first time, huh? That shot where he's at is one of my favorite shots in the game. With my Firefly. You can get this super long ball guide that rolls down that hill. Or, like, he's going to go straight for the hole probably, but if you... Oh, he's got a skewer, so he's got to. But if you use the top spin on the Rapier or the Firefly, you can actually put it at the top of that hill and let it roll all the way down to the hole. Nice shot, buddy. Way to come back. Way to come back there. Alright, let's see if we can mess this up again. Another headwind, smaller headwind. Alright, no more flushing folks tonight, guys. It's more fun when people can actually talk to us. When you chip, are you always supposed to put some sort of topspin on the ball? No. I mean, it depends on what sort of club you're using. But the reason I was talking about the topspin with the club that I was talking about, the Firefly, because not only does it have a lot of topspin, but it also has a really good ball guide. The Rapier as well, yes. At a higher level. But with the Firefly, you get it at like level 2. You get a good ball guide and good topspin. So what it does is it will actually roll on the ground the whole way, where the air is not pushing it, the wind is not pushing it, I should say. And you get a nice long ball guide that puts you right into the hole. And that extends out if you use the topspin. I think we got him. That's what I was trying to do last time. But that only works with the Firefly and the Rapier once you get it to a high enough level. Yeah, you got to watch out for some of those glitchy greens. Most of them you're good with, but you always got to make sure, you know, you wiggle the line a little bit to make sure you're not going to hit a dead spot. Because those dead spots will kill you. Alright, I'm going to go for 2 more holes. Because I got to grab a snack and head to bed. Got 5 tournaments to play tomorrow. Plus my schoolwork. I was thinking about going right on this one, but no. No. That might be okay. Might be in the right rough. Alright, that'll play. Not great, but it'll play. Maybe I'll do the sniper bump. Yeah, there's a sniper up there on the right. I usually mess it up and end up staying in the rough. But we'll take a look at it. Yeah, Matthew probably left. It's not much fun to hang around for 5 minutes when you can't talk. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks for coming and falling asleep. Waking up long enough to mess up my stream, buddy. Alright. Let's see. 10 miles an hour. 8.4. Wait, we're at min, aren't we? 7. We'll say 7, 1. There were my eyes again glitching out. See right here, this is why I don't play this bump. I always screw it up. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. This guy's using a freaking big dog and a basic ball. With 2 flappers is all he's got. And he's going to beat us. Oh well. No, he's fine. That bump is extremely inconsistent. I end up down there more often than not. And this recovery shot is not easy. And this is going to die down. It's not going to roll out. I already know it. It's going to die right there. If the ball guide lies. Come on. Yep. Why do I do things when I know they're not going to work? And I had time there to readjust and put that ball guide farther through the hole. Alright, one more game, guys. Because, I've played that shot enough to know that that's what's going to happen. Yet I just did it again. That's what you call insanity, right? Alright, that's okay. It's just fake coins and fake golf balls, right? We're going to win right here. Max it back out. Eat some food. And go to sleep. Wake up tomorrow, play 45 tournament holes. And do all kinds of schoolwork. with my son probably climbing all over me. 'Tis life these days. Hey, Marky. Hey, buddy. How's your grinding going? I shouldn't play when I'm this tired. It leads to poor decisions. It's on his baby, so probably not a super high tour. That'll play from there. Got an advantage. Yeah, he just started a new account like 2 days ago. So he's probably playing like 2 or 3 or 4. Maybe 5. Are you getting them, Marky? I knew you said you were, you posted the picture of getting your EM on that one. That's not a bad shot from where he was. It's a makeable chip. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? No. Not worth it, especially with the advantage we've got over him right now. Alright, 5-6. I'm going to go 5-5. No, we're not. Because we're at min. Instead, we're going to figure out a way how to screw this up. Seen Toast beginner account today and had already Sniper 2 and 7. That's funny. I mean, that's the thing you got to do if you're starting a new one. Get T7 unlocked as quickly as possible. Close to EM3 now. Nice. Oh, that's unlucky, buddy. Alright. This will be the last shot at the night, unless I screw it up, which is entirely possible. But not this time. Alright, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Eric, Marky, Jason, Shane, anybody else who out there, Matthew, Ashley, Jordan, anybody else I'm not thinking of, appreciate you guys. Always. Makes grinding much more fun. You guys have a wonderful night, and good luck with your tournaments tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thanks Shane. Thanks Eric. I stream most nights, actually, on off tournament weeks. I don't always stream during the tournament just because I don't really have the confidence yet to stream the tournament because I put a lot of pressure on myself during the tournament. I'll get there, but normally, I also don't want to go up against the likes of the big time streamers that go. So at any rate, if you're feeling bored on a off week, I'll probably be on. Good night, guys. Thank you.